It's Penny and the professor. Here's Penny.
Hi kindergarten friends, Penny and I are here to talk to you about the first day of school. Now, it might be your very first day of school ever, right now, or it might be coming up soon. It might be happening in a week or two, or you might have just had your first day of school. Well, wherever you're at in your journey with school, we want to talk to you about how fun the first day of school can be and how exciting it can be. And it can be a little bit scary too, but we're going to worry about that later. Today, we're going to talk about all of the great things you can be wild about. And we're going to read a new story called My Wild First Day of School. And there's a bunch of cool letters on this book that are shaped like the letters with an animal print to make them stand out a little bit more and make them more wild. I have the word wild on my shirt too. It says wild about teaching. And I have my little cat ears on, and I have my hair up in what are called space buns, but they kind of look like ears. And then Penny's wearing her cute little cheetah dress with her little cheetah bow on it. So we're ready to be wild about our first day of school. I hope you're ready too. And this one is called My Wild First Day of School. The author is Dennis Matthew and the illustrator is Costa Gregory. Here we go. My Wild First Day of School. And if you haven't heard a lot of stories from Penny and I'll tell you that I hold the book so we can see it as we're reading it, but then I pop the pictures up behind me or to the side, one of the sides, so you can see the pictures at the same time that we're reading. So let's get started with My Wild First Day of School. Penny, are you ready? Yep, we're ready. Here we go. All right, My Wild First Day of School, written by Dennis Matthew, illustrated by Costa Gregory. Ooh, this book has a special page called a dedication page. Sometimes when people write books, they want to dedicate it to somebody in their lives. And this author says, this book is dedicated to my parents, Matthew and Joyce, for loving me through my wild years. So I think maybe this author thinks that he was a little wild when he was a little boy. Are you wild? Do you like to play kind of crazy and wild stuff? I know I do. That's why it's fun to be in kindergarten, because we get to dance and sing and play and have such a great time being a little bit wild ourselves. Let's see what's happening on the first day of school. So here we have a little guy, and it says, on my first day of school, I'll say hi with a smile. I will leap, I will soar, land my parachute in style. So it looks like this little guy thinks he's going to school with a parachute dropping out of an airplane. That's pretty interesting. This one says, on my first day of school, I'll wear my neon glasses. Ooh, those are cool looking. I will dribble, I will shoot, make zippy bounce passes. I think he might be wild about basketball and those cool glasses. On my first day of school, I'll don my pretty dress. Oh, Penny, that's just like you. She has a pink dress, just like Penny. I'll don my pretty dress. That means wear or put it on. I will wave, I will pose, say hello to the press. She feels famous. So I think this little piggy is excited and wild about dressing up for the first day of school. On the first day of school, I'll love my acting lessons. I'll be poetic, I'll be dramatic, grace the stage with my presence. This porcupine looks excited about acting and pretending at school. Maybe even singing at school. On my first day of school, I'll sport my favorite shoes. I will skip, I will hop, show off my fancy moves. This hippo looks excited and wild about his school shoes. We're going to read another book soon, if we haven't read it already. I have to remember. I don't think we have. It's called Pete the Cat, Rockin' in My School Shoes, and we're going to be reading that one in another video, so that'll be a great one. And Pete the Cat's excited about his shoes, just like that guy was. On my first day of school, I'll surely not rush. I will dab, I will mix, paint a portrait with my brush. So this little fish looks like he's wild about painting at school. On my first day of school, I'll eat food so yummy. I will munch, I will chow, put goodies in my tummy. At some schools, kids eat lunch right at the school. And at some schools, kids go home and eat lunch at home. So it just depends on what your school does. Also, some schools have snack time. So you could be wild about food at school. Now, this little guy says, on my first day of school, I'll read with rhythm and rhyme. I will dream, I will wonder, see new worlds all the time. So this little guy wants to read and imagine and wonder about everything that he reads about. I bet you could read a lot of books in school. That's a great thing to be wild about. On my first day of school, I'll gladly meet new friends. I will hug, I will high five, and say, morning, ladies and gents. So this little guy is excited and wild about new friends. I hope you're excited and wild about new friends too. On my first day of school, I'll flutter my wings with pride. I'll make melodies, I'll make beats, make music come alive. This little guy is wild about music, and we have music class at our school. A lot of schools have music classes and art classes and even physical education classes where you get to exercise and play games. So much fun. On our first day of school, we'll make our anthem loud. We will chant, we will cheer, we'll make our teachers proud. So everybody is wild about school spirit, being excited to go to their school. At our school spirit is exciting. And we have a mascot, and our mascot is penguins. So we even learn a school song about penguins, which we'll teach you at another time. Can't wait for that one. We have the last page here, has the principal on the page. That's Principal Leo. Principal Leo in this book is a lion. Our principal is a person because we go to a human school. But this lion says, roar, like he's excited about school starting. He's wild about school starting. And it says, make your first day of school your own kind of wild. Do what you love, do your best, and you'll shine bright, wild child. All right, we're gonna have a great wild first day of school at our school, and I hope you guys have a great wild first day also. Have an amazing day. Bye for now from Penny and I. We'll see you soon.